There's loads of things, and they're all pointing with their middle fingers, and I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't know if they're trying to get me to go further away. We do this, or like drink, like do you want a shot? If someone did this to my boyfriend and I could see it happening, I'd be like, that is so rude. It's so small, but it really changes how you communicate somewhere.
Yeah. Hi, Kendall-san.
Hi.
Hi. So first of all, congratulations on your compression master course level 1. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. A little sad because I love it.
Thank you so much for feeling like that way. So today we can talk about the gesture between English and Japanese, right? Yeah. Very interesting. I don't know a lot of English gesture. Money or
money is like this, right?
Yeah.
That's
In
totally
Japanese,
different.
like this.
If you did this, like we've almost got no thing that doesn't relate to anything. And if it does relate to something, it's probably rude.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because there's things that people do in Japan that in my country, I'm from the UK, that would be so rude. Like I'm afraid to even do some of the things to you because I'm British, but you'd do them to me because you're Japanese and you'd be like, there's no problem.
Yeah.
But things like using your middle finger, I don't even want it, but using your middle finger to point at stuff. Like I work in an ikaiwa, so like kaiwa for conversation, for so English language school. And so I teach students of every age, old, male, female, anything, any type of background as well. And they're all pointing with their middle fingers. And I'm like, I don't think pointing at people, because I think, pointing at people is, but I mean, like, they're like, what is it? Is it this? Or is it this? Is it this? And I'm like,
maybe we do. Maybe, in Japan.
Yeah. But
we choose like which one is this one, right?
But I'm like, it takes so much effort of all the fingers you could use to get this one.
I mean, we really didn't know like so much about these things in especially as a Japanese. And me even don't know so much, but then I think most of Japanese people don't even feel like nothing, this one, not so something big deal for us,
And instantly like, what have I done? Why are you being so rude? What have I done? Do I need to say sorry? I don't know. Yeah.
Wow, interesting. So like any other things you have felt like, oh, what is this gesture in Japan?
There's loads of things. The main one that triggered this video and triggers a lot of conversations for me with people in Japan and outside of Japan is the beckoning, like come here. Come here with a hand gesture in Japanese means go away in English, which is just really confusing.
This one?
So you put your hand out and then bring it forwards. But in English, to put your hand out and throw it away is go away. And if you didn't see where the person started, you don't know where that came from. And I've had plenty of people like this, and I'm like, I don't know if they're trying to get me to go further away. Because for me it's like this in British English would say shoo means go away. You do
that's true.
Animal, cat, two hands or one hand. If you're working you're wrapping a present for somebody, so you want to leave the room, shoo, get out of the room. See this, and especially if it's more curled, it means like, it doesn't mean hi, I'm a manaki neko.
We usually do like oide, come here, oide. In Britain, the come on is here like this.
Turn it around and say
turn
come
around.
Here.
Come here, like, is this one.
Over here, I've got a secret I want to tell you, or like, get over here, something awesome is happening.
Go away in Japan. Shishit, we say shishit. I think the same, like this but it's here like this is
I
come.
It's so subtle. It's like
this way is like shishi, like shishi we say, yeah.
The difference
cat
is
or
so subtle.
Yeah, it's very slight difference. Yeah, like we say shishi to the cat, like shishi. Yeah, so like tak tak to tak. Yeah.
So this one makes me think of manaki neko, the happy.
That's true.
But especially my friends that I've seen doing it in the smaller way.
Yeah.
But my first reaction when I see someone doing it is, okay, they want me to go away. Oh wait, I'm in Japan. Okay, come to them. Like go to them. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. Any other things you have actually?
There's loads of them. I'm loaded
really?
with them.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm loaded with them. Let me see if I can recall them to my mind. Right, for starters, I won't go straight into swear words all the time. Okay, so in Japanese, you say no like this, right?
Yeah.
No. Especially if it's small.
Yeah, or no. It's okay. Like we can say like yeah.
Like no or different.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, and close to the nose, straight as well. We don't have an action like that in English.
That's true.
So we say no with our full flat palm. So no, of course, stop, and also no. Or if someone's really naughty, like if a school child is really naughty, no happens with this index finger again. No. Yeah. So this one is very personal. It's like my choice is no. My decision is no. So I just think it's really interesting that, to be honest, if you went to any country for a day and you didn't use your mouth to speak, you could say so much. You could really get around with hand gestures. Of course, there's your body language and facial expression. But with the collection of hand gestures that I have from Japan now and the UK, I feel like I can say a lot of things in a day without really talking.
Yeah, maybe.
So as a way of like helping people build up confidence, because as you know, the thing that people lose confidence with the most when they're going to go to a different country, especially Japan, they think, oh, I can't speak the language. Like, equip yourself with a couple of gestures. I think this okay is pretty universal.
Yeah, okay. But
thinking about money in Japan, so money is just turning it around the other way, right? I can get the camera.
Yeah, like this.
Turn it the other way. But if I do this, because I'm from the UK, or I speak English, so we do this, like holding lots of sheets of paper for money. Do that in Japan, like nothing happens. Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. We don't understand what is maybe this.
She's got something in her hand and she's trying to feel the air. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Ooh, money. I want money. But then like this doesn't have the same drama and excitement. Like this makes me think of American movies where like money's flying out of the sky.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, like in the negotiation in Japan, like, okay, now let's talk about money. Like, okane.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like so the coin, right?
It gives the impact then, but especially in Japan where the currency, the numerical value, so the number on your money is so much bigger. So in the UK, you've got £10, but that's 1,500 yen. Yeah. Especially with it's probably even more now, absolute rubbish exchange rate going on at the moment.
Yes, something like that.
So if in Japanese, you're like, we've got a business deal, everyone get your 500 yen coins. Like, that's not very much money. It's not going to get you in Japan. Like, the impact is in the bills.
That's true. Yeah, this is usually coins, very, just cents, I don't know, always we talk about this coin, which is money.
Other interesting thing is how you count in Japanese. It's different.
Yeah.
So you do, like, I remember the first time I really, really noticed it is when I went to USJ. They were like, how many people are you? But hold up fingers like 2, 3, 4, 5, but then it changes. Your other hand, 6, 7,
yeah,
10. This is 10.
Yeah.
No way. In English, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
So now I've been in Japan long enough. I'm like 7, 8, 9. What is it? How many is it?
Yeah. That's true.
How do you after 10? What do you do? I don't know.
11.
So we go like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I don't know if that's formal, but that is like unspoken.
But you can actually describe 21 by hand?
We can't. Well, it would be like 21.
Okay, 21. Oh, that's so interesting. No, in Japan, we can't count actually after 11.
Okay.
Like maybe just like a
60 would get a bit crazy. You're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, what is that in Japan? Just so we don't understand what is this.
Like 10, 12, like 10, 12, 10, 13, 10, 14, 10, 15.
Wow. Interesting.
No, but I've known plenty of people doing it. Yeah.
Okay. So when you go to the restaurant, you say, let's say 11 people we are. Then you're gonna say like, oh, okay, 11. Okay, wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Like this. Oh, that's so interesting.
11.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if you do a hand gesture and you do it with your lips as well, then it's gonna, if someone couldn't hear or see one part of it, it helps everyone. So if you say it, have the movement, and you do that, it's all together. I mean, like, there's not many times that there's 11 people having dinner together.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably somewhere, but yeah, you could say 15 or
okay,
20.
wow, interesting. No, in Japan, I think if you do that like this, maybe some people, smart people can.
10, right? Would you do like
10? Like this, 6, like this, like 11, we don't know, but it's 10, like this, like
yeah.
Or like 8.
The other thing that gets me is all of my students, they're like, is it 1 or 2? And I'm like, don't stick 2 fingers up at me like that. It's so rude. Like, please don't go to the UK and be like 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. They're like 2, right? 2. This is swearing. Don't do it.
Still, this is swearing. This one.
This is swearing. Now, like,
wow, interesting.
It's pretty cool to swear like that, but yeah, I mean, I'm 32, okay? I'll be 33. And we know that things change generationally. They just do. So there's going to be new gestures now that, I'm sorry, Terumi-san, but we won't know what they mean. Kids are going to be doing something, we just won't know what they're doing. But likewise, we can do the same to them. But yeah, this is swearing, or at least in the UK it is. Like in the UK, if you want to drink or you want to signal to your friend, hey, do you want to drink? I also, because we do this, or like drink, like do you want a shot or do you want to drink? In Germany, I think they do it like this.
Oh, maybe.
So you
that's beer. Is always they do like this. This is describing beer.
Like learning how to get a drink wherever you go, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, in the UK, you've got to lock eyes with someone, maybe raise your eyebrows like, get a drink? Can I get a drink? Maybe a little point. Can I get a drink?
I see. Interesting.
Can I get you a drink? Like, can I get you a little drink? Or like shots? Or can I get you a beer? Can I get a pint?
In Japan also, we do, I think, ちょっと行きますか? Like,
maybe
we're gonna go? Bit, yeah, I think like this, like ちょっと行きます. Like ochoko, like the sake, this cup, it's called ochoko. So like, 行きますか? Like, like so we're gonna go?
The UK standard would be a pint, so that's why ours happens with a round hand. But also, if you've been a student, then you've also got this one, which would be shot. Or if you're trying to signal to someone, like maybe you don't want to buy a drink for everyone at the table, but you're like, you look at the person you fancy and you're like, can I get you a drink? The other person goes,
interesting.
Saying hello. It could be a generational thing as well, but like I'm about 30, so for, I don't know, 15 odd years,
we're the same generation. I'm 36.
I bumped into my friend in the street and you want to say hi, it happens with the raising of the chin. Hi, hi. But in
what is
Japan,
that?
it means hi. Like it means what's up. It means what's up.
Okay. Is it not polite? Not polite, right? More casual.
It's casual, but it's just friendly. You can do it to almost everyone. And you can also do it to ask if someone's okay, like okay. A little nod. But it's nodding up. In Japan, if you want to
hi.
Yeah, hi. But it has to be like one flick. If it's like two, it's like okay. But it has to be like a tone.
Okay, I understand. Like maybe, hi. Okay, maybe I have done.
Walk past someone, hi. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
It definitely goes with
that's true.
But in Japan, in Japanese, I'm saying in Japanese because it's part of a language. It's part of the language.
That's true. That's true.
You lower.
Yeah.
You got to lower. You walk into the elevator, you see someone lower. Walk into the elevator and see someone lower.
Yeah.
In many Western countries, raise it. Hi.
Yeah, it's very opposite, right? Because we usually say like, swap.
Excuse my existence. I'm so sorry I'm here. I'm so sorry. Please excuse my existence.
Yeah. Like that. A little quick bowing, like good morning.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I'm in your space. I'm so sorry. And then in English we say sorry, maybe I'm sorry. Like from my chest outwards, I'm sorry. In Japanese, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, please, can you do something for me? Please, please, please. Like, I'm about to ask you something. In advance, I am so sorry. So I think that's quite interesting too. This is now part of my vocabulary. I even did it at the beginning of this video very naturally for me to say, I'm so sorry, I was swearing on your video already.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, because you're talking about like there's a sorry, right? And in Japan is the how you much bow, the how heavy, then how deeply you're apologizing, right?
So if you're going right down and you turn your hands inward,
right? This is like a super heavy apology.
Yeah. This like I wish I was dead right now, but the best I can do is apologize. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So this is just すいませんでした。すいませんでした。Yeah. すいませんでした。It's coming. Yeah. So that's why it's interesting how you bow. Yeah. This is they don't recognize this one. That's true. This is in Japan. We don't do it. Like, hey.
It's so sudden. Sometimes eyebrows lifted too. Sometimes vocal. So you okay? What's up? How's it?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Interesting.
You mentioned a restaurant. Yeah. There's more. There's more.
A restaurant.
You mentioned a restaurant earlier. To get a check, right? In Japanese, this.
Yeah.
Check, please.
Yeah.
Check, please.
Check, please.
In many European places, you do this.
Yeah. That's actually I do too. Everywhere. I think everywhere I do in Europe.
They don't do it. I remember being taught, like, wherever you go in the world, you can do this. And I'm like, no, you can't. Let's do this in Japan. They don't know what you're talking about. They're like, are you okay? Can I get you more water? Yeah, little check.
Yeah, exactly. In Britain also like this?
This, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's common knowledge for like younger than this generation. I don't know if it is. I think it might be dying out. Right now, you're like, do you have Wi-Fi so that I can use the QR code to do you have something I can
That's true.
Do you have somewhere I can not interact with you, please?
That's like this is a very classic way to describe maybe like a grandpa.
It means you're gonna I don't know, pay by credit card or pay by a check, and you're gonna sign it after, which is old school. Yeah,
that's
really
true.
old.
I don't know. Maybe this young generation not gonna do this. I don't know.
They'll be like, do you have
pay? Can I pay with Apple Pay?
Just hold your phone up. You just hold it up, right? Like, can I tap that to something?
Yeah, so that's true. That's true.
Yeah, wherever.
In
I think wherever
Japan,
really.
I think just we gonna get out. I think like out. I think we'll
Yeah,
go out, like get out.
But in turn, you say like, this is totally new to me. I do it now all the time, but this is for Japan only. There's no and yes.
Yeah.
No and yeah. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah. So when I came to Japan, and I remember after a year or so, I've made some friends, and they're texting me. They're texting me this little emoji that I thought had its hands up, like, don't hurt me. But the emoji has its hands up like this,
Yeah.
and it's saying, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was like, wow, they really like that emoji. I wonder what it
Yeah,
means.
many Japanese people like this emoji.
Yeah. They love it. But yeah, I understand now. But there's no way in the UK that you'd suddenly make such a large shape with your whole body to say, okay. Like, what? Take up space, why don't you? Don't do that. Okay.
Yeah. If I do that, it's gonna be funny. Like,
they'd just be like, have you got a nervous tick or something? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Are you sure you don't look okay?
Okay.
Really, it's so dramatic. It's so big. It's so dramatic.
Yeah, so big. Yeah, that's true.
It's like,
so dramatic.
Don't hit me, don't hit me. Like, what? It's so yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I think there's some more. So we use our index finger for lots of things. So we point, me, you want me.
Yeah.
But in Japan, you point directly at your nose, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Me.
私
Me?
私 like
Yeah.
私 Yeah.
I don't know, maybe some people with their middle nose as well. It's like,
maybe can be. Wow.
Middle nose. Yeah. It's so small, but it really changes how you communicate somewhere.
Yeah,
you find
that's
yourself
totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like I'm living 7 years in Europe. I start forgetting, the differences.
Yeah.
But I remember when I came to Greece, right? I really confused because everybody differently move, the movement is totally different. That confused, right? Because even like how so close, like kiss, hug.
Yeah.
All the movement is different. When you actually just stop the taxi, they actually do like this. This is a stop the taxi. I don't know. In Britain,
Really?
in Greece, is
well,
this?
Let me tell you, in the UK, you can't even stop a taxi. So I've been like trying to get a taxi, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is like in the movies. A taxi has actually come up in front of us. How did you do that, you magician? Because in the UK, you can't just.
Oh my God, that's true. I thought that they're gonna stop, and then like in the London, like no one stopped.
No. They're gonna knock your arm off. They're gonna drive through your arm. They're just gonna hit.
Yeah, that's why I search. Now it's application, so I search. Yeah, but in Japan, it's like you can be king. Hey, let's stop. Yeah.
In the movie. I gotta
DJ,
say,
when the door open automatically, and like you actually feel like a princess.
It's amazing. Oh yeah, and the amount of times I'm trying to slam doors shut, and they're like, "Please don't. It's automatic." I'm like, bash, slam the car door. Stop slamming the door. Who is this woman? Yeah, I start like going to close it, and I'm like, it's not closed. Oh yeah, automatic.
Yeah.
So in the UK, of course, many of the cars have automatic doors, but in Japan, it's a given. It doesn't make sense that you have to pay with cash, you have to fax stuff, you're going to write so many paper forms, and yet all of the taxis have automatic doors. What? I don't understand.
So in the end, I think we can do some quiz, the gesture quiz, maybe.
Okay, it's this. I learned this recently.
Oh, this is in Japan, is like you have a girlfriend in Japan,
yeah,
I think,
this
right?
Is what I've learned.
You have in Japan is you made a girlfriend. Yeah. But then I think in the UK is you want to get married? You got married. What was that?
If you mean that, it's I think the marriage and the girlfriend and everything for this, it's just Japanese, I'm pretty sure. Because
oh my God.
This can have two meanings in English. And I don't know if it's just because of my generation or because I'm rude or what, I don't know. But one meaning I think is more commonly with everybody in the UK or anywhere is to say that someone's really pretentious, like, ooh, you think you're so great.
Oh, this
really,
way.
oh, you're so great. You think you're so great. You're the best. Wow, you're so smart. You're so funny. I have to go with, like, I don't know, posh people drinking cups of tea with their finger in the air. So,
Yeah.
You're so rich. So yeah. But actually, when I growing up as myself, around the people that I have grown up, maybe they're the bad influence. But this means as a man, you're smaller.
Yeah, that's true, maybe.
So if someone did this to my boyfriend and I could see it happening, I'd be like, that is so rude. Like, I'd say, yeah, and you too.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I don't know. Do you have a big one?
So I'm actually living in Greece, right? So I'm gonna give you one question from Greece that is I really confused. So one is this one.
What? This has got to mean like maybe
like this actually. This is, I think all Greek people are laughing now.
I say what I think it is, but I'm gonna be polite and say that maybe it means come on, like fighting spirit.
This is actually this guy is super stupid.
Oh really?
Yeah. If you come to Greece again, and if somebody's doing is talking about this girl or this guy or this customer is stupid.
No way, but it's so obvious.
Yeah, I don't know. It's coming from where? I have like it's said. I think you know this Greek words. It's malakas.
I want to hit them. Hit them.
Yeah.
So I told you just before our video, I looked up something online just to see if there was any Japanese ones I was missing, and I was like, know it. There's one I didn't know. This.
Yeah, this one is tengu.
It's the same as this.
Yeah, exactly.
The same as this.
You think that you are the best?
Yeah.
Means.
Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. You think you're the best. Yeah.
Yeah, like tengu. It's called tengu. Tengu is the Japanese, the like, how can I say,
mask from no performances.
Yeah, exactly. In Western culture, is a Pinocchio is like the liar.
Yeah. So usually associated with negative things.
Negative things. You guys do like this, or I don't know, like this.
Maybe not so commonly, because I mean it's rude to call someone a liar, right?
Yeah. I see. It's very interesting. All right. So Kendall, thank you so much. We had a really interesting conversation, and I'm sure a lot of people didn't know these differences, a lot of differences. And definitely it's going to be a very interesting if somebody really want to know what exactly mean in Japan. And also as a Japanese, it was really interesting. It's so different. And then, some things I couldn't imagine. For example, this one, totally.
Hi, are you American who live in Japan? So when you start to live in Japan, you're very excited to live in Japan. Learning Japanese, making Japanese friends, join the local community. Then you actually start hiragana, katakana, kanji, several grammar, and flashcard vocabulary. But in the end, you feel like, wow, Japanese language is very difficult. And you start becoming self-conscious about your potential, your age, time, how can I memorize, how can I stop forgetting words. So many people actually giving up after learning hiragana, katakana, a little bit of grammar. So the problem is because the book cannot teach you how to speak. So you cannot learn how to hold a conversation, how to actually speak like a native. So in our consultation, you can definitely learn what is a learning structure to finally start speaking as soon as possible. Like children, they don't know what is grammar, they can start speaking so quickly. So join our consultation.